what they say. Oh no, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo!
Hey everybody, it's Escape to Reality with Justine
and Geneva. Good morning. Hello everyone. We're here.
Hello.
We're talking Bravo breakdown. It was a late week on Bravo, but for our Bravo peeps, we wanted to keep the ball rolling because there were some good shows.
I know. So what's the next schedule for this week? The next is just Sunday.
Yeah, I think till Sunday. Yeah, they're taking a
It's
little
too
holiday
bad.
break, but we're not. We're here.
Why do they
We're
do
going. I don't know. So we'll be talking Dirty John a little bit. We'll be talking Vanderpump and Jersey.
Yeah.
But first, as always, we're going to do a little celebrity gossip.
So Miley Cyrus finally married that hot piece of ass.
God, he's so hot.
Isn't he insanely hot?
That whole family.
He's smoking.
Him and Thor are just like so
he
hot.
is so hot.
Yeah, I agree.
Which one do you think's hotter? I think Liam's the hottest brother.
Do you?
I
really
like
think,
him better because...
I don't know. I like Thor, I think.
Do you? Okay. I'd
There's
have to meet
something
them
about-
in person and see their penises, but they are also freaking beautiful.
You'd like to do a little comparison.
Let's get them naked.
Right. That's how Justine judges people, everyone. Oh, that's good.
Don't we all?
Yeah, good for them.
But they
I
are
guess.
so hot. Is there another brother in the mix that we don't know about? Or
There
just,
is one, I think. I think there's one other, like the Jonases. That
And
no
they're
one
like
cares
really
about.
nice, down to earth people. And
Yeah. I didn't
and, you know,
realize
when
they'd
she
been
had that
together
fire
10
in Malibu?
years. Did you know that?
they broke up, though.
Right. But
Yeah.
still, long time.
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, it's crazy. She's beautiful. I like Miley Cyrus. I've really grown to like her. Tyler had a bone to pick with her because he claims he saw some movie where she was very rude to people, but I don't think so. I've seen very nice things about her. She was on Howard Stern. She said that Liam pretty much saved their house when the Malibu fires came down. Didn't save their house, saved all their animals. He was spraying the hoses onto the pigs on their butts to get them into the cages to save their lives because they wouldn't move. And he was like so manly, and I love a man that gets shit done and you can count on. I think that's why she married him because
Yeah. I liked her, and then like when she went through that whole, so I followed her on all the social media and stuff, and then she got a little too crazy for me, and then she just like abandoned her entire identity and went back to like country, and I thought it was very weird. But now she's back to smoking weed and seems more normal, so I'm back on board.
I really like her. She did get crazy with the whole tongue and the cutting the hair, but she was going. I think that's when she was broken up with Liam.
Yeah, and she was like I think she was just taking a shit ton of ecstasy. Like it looked like she was constantly at a rave. It was a lot.
She did. But she's a rich mother effer too. And she was been in this business so long that no wonder she was a little screwed up.
True.
But the mom, they all look so alike. It's creepy.
Yeah, they do. I didn't see Billy Ray Cyrus at the wedding, but who knows?
Do you remember that song when you're little? Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky.
Mhm.
Do you hear
That's
that?
like his number
my God,
one song.
it's so crazy. I remember dancing to that at daycare. But what else was I going to say about Miley Cyrus? I'm happy for them, and
Yeah.
Liam is.
Did you
That's
see the
OG
preview
Living
for
Friends.
the new Jordan Peele movie? The
No,
sketchy
but I
one?
will watch anything he makes.
Oh my
His-
God, you got to
his
watch the
brain
preview.
is brilliant. Is it scary?
It's called Us. Yeah, it looks terrifying. It's like
Okay, well, Get
So-
Out still sticks with me. I still can't go out into my backyard in the dark. I feel like I see somebody running. It is that movie. I get chills even thinking about
right.
that
No,
movie.
you got to watch the
How
preview. It
brilliant
looks-
was that movie?
It looks so good, so brilliant. Like that movie
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
and when you read I read like a BuzzFeed article, like BuzzFeed, very intellectual, but like 50 things like you missed when you watched Get Out the first time.
You sent that to me. That was really cool.
Crazy. Yeah, so you should watch the preview. It looks amazing. It has Lupita Nyong'o and the guy
she's
from
pretty.
one of the guys from Black Panther, and looks like it's gonna be really good. So you got to watch
Oh my God.
it. Extremely sketch.
What's the basis, real quick?
It's a family, and they're like, it starts with a family listening to I Got Five on It. You know that song? I Got Five on It, which is great.
That
And like the
classic,
kid's
I
like,
love it.
what is this song about? And the dad was like, oh, it's just, it's a fun song. And the daughter's like, it's about drugs. So it's like they're driving around
Oh
like
my
normal.
God, I never realized it's about drugs. I
You
love
didn't?
it. Oh my God.
Okay,
you
you know what?
just
To be
taught me.
honest, I didn't know that for a long time too. But yeah, it's like I got 5 on the blunt.
Duh.
like,
Oh
all-
my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I just think it's like she's dancing with her hands in her hair. I got 5 on it. I don't even know the words. But that's beautiful. I love the song. Yeah. Oh,
So
great.
anyways, so then they like it's like a normal family, whatever, living life, and then they the kid like disappears into like this weird, it's like a amusement park at the beach for a minute or something, like, you know, like with the weird mirrors, like an amusement park thing, and the kid comes back out and they go home, and then he's like, Daddy, there's like a family outside, and they look outside and there's 4 people.
Oh, I don't know if I can handle this.
You're gonna freak out, standing at the top of the driveway, and he's like, hey man, like, what are you guys doing? And they like wouldn't answer them, and he's like, if you want to go, we'll go, and he has like a baseball bat, like kind of threatening them.
This is
And
Jordan
then-
Peele.
It's not Jordan Peele, it's the guy who's playing the dad is the guy from Black Panther who plays
Oh, okay.
like the bigger guy that's like very kind of burly in the show, that's like he's like one of the other tribe leaders or whatever. But anyways, then all of a sudden the family starts like running like psychos towards them, and then it like the movie picks up and it turns out like they are doppelgangers of the family who are like torturing them. So they look exactly like them, but they're like all fucked up and like terrorizing them wherever they go. And so
Hold
it's
on.
essentially
Who's
like
being tortured?
the family, like the nice family, is being tortured by people who look exactly like them. So like the daughter has a daughter that looks just like her that's torturing her. The mom has a mom that looks just like her. And
Not
they're
the,
like,
the guy from Black Panther or the people that
him
showed
too.
up?
yeah, he's the dad. So he has somebody that looks just like him who's attacking like
Oh
him
my God,
throughout
these movies
the movie.
are too hard for my brain.
You gotta just watch the preview. You'll get it. It's crazy.
I don't think I can watch it. The Get Out was just so, it was just so smart and well done that it really, I don't think how does he follow that
And
up?
so there's a
Oh
lot
my-
of theories. I saw some theories online saying that this movie is a continuation of Get Out, and that the people that are terrorizing the family are actually the white people who took over their bodies, like in Get Out.
I
and
have
now they're-
chills. I have chills,
Right?
and I've never seen the preview, just
Yeah.
from you telling me.
It looks crazy.
And the girl from Girls, Brian Williams, whatever her name is,
Yeah,
she
was great.
a perfect casting for that.
She really was. I didn't think she could act that good. She was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. What else you got? Anything else?
Yeah, Get Out is probably one of the best movies made of all time.
I would agree.
I really never thought that's where it was going.
Me neither.
And thank God he got out. Oh,
Yeah.
spoiler alert. Okay,
Yeah,
I have
she
chills.
was
I really feel like barfing after thinking about that movie.
You got to
And
watch a
him-
preview.
him
Watch a
running
preview when we
through
get
the
out.
fields. It really is still eerie. I just,
Watch the preview with your 4-year-old.
oh my God. That guy's hot in Get Out too. I think he's really
Yeah.
smoking cute. I really like him.
I just saw a movie with him, with Viola Davis. That movie called Widows that came out a while ago. And he played like a bad guy, and he was great in it.
Oh, he's
Like,
sexy. And
yeah.
I like the friend at the end who comes to get him. He was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him a lot. Okay, so real quick, the Cardi B jet ski instructor, remember when they were on the jet ski? That
Mhm.
picture was not supposed to be released. Supposedly the guy, which I don't know why they would believe him when you're Cardi B, but the guy said, "Oh, let me take a picture of you two." Took the picture and sent it to himself real quick and sold the picture. Did you see that?
Oh, he did? That's great. Of course
And
he
so
did.
she held up the information online, and I couldn't find the video, so this might all be hearsay, and said like, "Don't go with him. He's they're whatever." But she's got to be careful. You can't let anybody.
Well, you know what? If you're going to make all your shit public, then all your shit's going to be public.
Yeah,
You know?
and he really spent a lot. I would have loved all those shoes for Christmas, but they're
Okay,
totally
so
back
I was trying to
together.
think about this. So Cardi B put up a video where she's like, "Thanks, Offset," and it's like 6 pairs of Louboutins, 2 Chanel bags,
bags.
and like 3. What are those bags called?
Was it Hermes?
The Hermes bags. So I
Ugh.
think that he probably, and jewelry. So he probably spent $1 million, right?
Close, probably. Yeah, a lot.
Because
of
those
money. Yeah.
Hermes bags are like
They're not
$260
even,
if they're
like, who
$1.
wants those?
I don't know. But
What's
yeah,
your
he spent
buying
like $1
Hermes?
million.
I don't know. I don't. They're. I guess I have never seen one. I just wouldn't really want one because they're not even that cute. I don't know.
No, they're really not. And you know what? She's just fallen into the trap.
Birkin
So
bag. They're Birkins, right? Is that what they're
Birkins.
called? Okay, I remember from.
yeah, but it is made
Samantha
by
Jones.
Hermes. I think
Yeah.
you're right.
I do like the orange, though.
Ugh.
The orange color of the...
I'm very disappointed, but I'm not surprised that she's...
I would have loved it if she just was...
Me too.
Really just balls to the walls and told him to F off.
Yeah,
If she
same.
didn't have that baby, she would have.
Yeah, I think you're right.
She's got to leave that baby a lot. It breaks my heart when she puts that up on her videos.
I know. She
She's
does.
got to go.
Working mom. Leaves her all the
Just
time.
precious time she's going to regret missing.
True.
Okay.
All right.
Now,
Are we
JD,
ready? Little Dirty
real
John?
quick, we'll talk about. So we got really sidetracked there. JD from the freaking Southern Charm got arrested. Thank God for writing bad checks, and his court date is set for January 23rd. Poor Elizabeth, what a mess.
That guy is such a piece of shit. It's crazy.
He is a
Like, I
scumbag,
can't
and we knew it
believe
from
that
the get go.
He's really fallen off, you know?
Yeah, he's a dirtbag. It all caught up. Bad karma. And then Ross from Below Deck, we haven't talked about this yet. He got popped. He started to fight with a police officer and allegedly punched another police officer in the face and in the shoulder. Can you believe that? He must have been shit-faced.
I think it's so funny. I kind of like people drunk fighting with cops. Like, as long as they don't get shot, of course.
Jeez.
That's good.
Joao is bad luck. You're so right.
Joao is bad luck. You don't want to party with Joao. Nothing good's going to happen.
Can I tell you how much I hate Shep Rose?
Oh, really? Why do you hate Shep?
I hate him on his Instagram. He thinks he's so much better than everyone. He uses all these big words. He's just so smart and blah blah blah. And I just think he just thinks he's so much better than everyone. He really is bothering me.
Interesting. Yeah,
But I might
follow
be the
him,
only
but
one. I hate him.
I think I just ignore it
can't.
most of the time.
Yeah, I just feel like he's had such a privileged life, and his brain
Absolutely.
inside it. The thoughts inside his brain are not nice. And if you really knew what that asshole was thinking, he wouldn't be allowed on TV.
True.
I really don't like him.
You're not wrong.
Well, on a positive note, we'll
Okay.
go into Dirty John because he's a scumbag like Shep.
Yeah. So we're going to do our little Bravo breakdown. Before we get into the shows, we would love if you have an iPhone to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and follow us on Twitter at Escape2Pod. Okay, Dirty John, man. So I think this was a really good acting episode for Eric Bana. He was
Yes.
good. Like the withdrawals, you know, he really.
If they're real, they had to have been real for a little bit, I guess.
So I guess, do you think that was what I was trying to figure out? So he's telling her he's going to get off drugs. Do you think he just did it so she would stick around and then stopped?
She did, and then when he woke up and and then when she was taking the nap or sleeping, and he woke up before her, he had taken the pills, I think, to even
You're
himself
probably
out.
right. Yeah, and was
That's
like,
what I
feel
thought.
fine. Right, like he came
well,
through it.
I'm eating crackers and bananas. No, you just popped a pill, you loser.
Yep.
And the reason why he wouldn't let the ambulances come, who knows? But the fake puking is where it gets fishy for me, because that's hard to pretend to barf like that, I guess.
Right. Well, the big reveal, I guess, in the episode was that his dad taught him how to do all this shit.
Wow,
and
right?
The first flashback where he has his son chew glass at a restaurant.
I couldn't get through it.
Ugh. The pork. I mean, yeah, so it shows he's been fucked up for a long time.
These monsters are created, which is the sad part.
Definitely.
And that dad, can you imagine growing up with that?
Yeah, crazy. Oh yeah, the other thing I'm very impressed with is I think she's playing such a good dumb broad. What's her name? The actress?
Connie Britton.
Yeah, she's doing a very good job.
She
acting
does.
Just,
if this wasn't a real story, though, I
clueless.
wouldn't be watching it.
I would agree.
I couldn't.
Yeah, it's he really is so manipulative. The fact that he did this in real life to multiple women is nuts. You know,
It is, and
like
I'm glad that we get the whole backstory. It really shows everything, but I just want to get to the end. I gotta know what happens.
I would agree. I think as we've talked about before, this show could easily be 6 episodes, even 5. I think.
Yeah,
You could have done one episode that was all their backstories and then kept it moving rather than each one they're adding in somebody. You know.
Yes.
Right,
with they said the whole thing with the ex-wives. I guess it really makes it good. Whoever's writing it did a really good job as well.
Yeah.
Eric Bana, he is so handsome, but he really is so creepy. But this is way beyond. I hate people comparing it to Vicky, because Vicky, I feel like, was in on it, and she should have been kicked off the show for acting like her boyfriend had cancer when they know he didn't. I truly believe Vicky knew.
I think so too.
So this bitch is just dumb.
She's so stupid. And like the kids, I loved the kids kicking her out of brunch, didn't want her there.
So there's a son. She has a son.
Yes. And the son.
When did he come around? Was he ever on there before?
Yeah, she showed him earlier and said like he's a successful one, he's easy kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I love them kicking her out, and then like
good for them.
So it seems like he starts to terrorize the daughter, and is back doing drugs. That was crazy. His foot bleeding, meaning he's injecting it through the foot. That was nuts.
Oh my God! And the fact that he had to walk in front of cars, and he would wait for when he was a little kid and break his legs, and then and then he'd wait for drunk women to come out of bars and hit them to sue them.
It's crazy.
Jeez.
His whole life has been a con. It's crazy.
How did his sister turn out to be a decent person?
Well, you could tell, like, in the flashback, she was over it, you know? So she just didn't get involved, I guess.
How did she not take her little brother and disappear or something?
Yeah,
How does that dad keep those kids?
Nobody, you know?
Do they say the mom, anything about the mom, where their mom
didn't.
was?
Yeah, I wonder what happened to the mom.
He probably murdered her.
I'm ready for the show to wrap it up, though. I've been enjoying it, but
he killed his dad.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
yeah.
What did he do?
He must have injected him with something, right?
How do they not catch that and know that?
In an autopsy or something? Maybe they don't do an autopsy if you die of, like, you're already sick in the hospital. Right.
Right.
Crazy.
And
I'm ready for it to wrap up. I like it, but it makes me uncomfortable.
It is. It's hard to be watching. It is really tough to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good though. Any other thoughts on Dirty John before we move into the others?
That's it. I'm just ready to see what the hell happens. I guess we have maybe 2 more episodes. I just want it to end.
I know. It's good. It makes it sound like we don't like it. I like it, but it's rough. I'm ready for it to.
I like it, but
I'm ready to wrap up.
Like I said, it's kind of on the nip tuck train where I'm watching it just because I'm hooked, but it makes me uncomfortable.
Yes, man, Nip Tuck was a sick show.
Yeah, and I judge myself for watching that.
I watched a lot of it. I don't remember if I watched it to the end.
Oh, I
don't remember. But yeah,
I've just watched so much TV, and Nip Tuck has stuck with me. It was so twisted.
It was a twisted show. I wonder what happened to all those actors. Like, they don't do anything else anymore.
Yeah, and that one was so hot.
The one doctor, he was hot. Yeah.
I loved how they would put music on.
Yeah, it does seem like it would be a good show to be it's a good Dirty John
that creator created freaking Glee.
Oh, that's the same guy, huh? Well, he also does American Horror Story.
Yes,
so
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But Glee had a dark undertone too.
Yeah, it did. It did. All right, we'll move on. We're gonna talk Jersey and Vanderpump. All right, so we'll talk a little Real Housewives of Atlanta. They're still in Destin. It's raining. Portia, I love Portia making the fake Hennessy with apple juice and Coke.
I never thought of Portia as a heavy drinker, but they're trying to make it seem like Portia can't not have a drink. I never ever caught that.
I thought the same.
We're trying to make a thing with that. I love the flashbacks of her though.
Yes, like getting fucked up everywhere.
And I guess I always thought she was just joking about the baby when they're like saying that she always wanted to have a baby.
I know, when they show all the flashbacks though, it's like shit.
I guess she really did.
Yeah.
I guess people want babies.
Who would think? I have to say I love Marlo. She has honestly quickly become one of my favorites.
I loved her. I would have had her win.
Yeah, she's so
good.
I
hate Tanya.
I hate Tanya too. I hate her.
We'll get into that.
Marla rolls in trying to dress Shamari.
She did look better.
She did. And she's like, just take notes. If you don't want to wear it, just take notes.
Now, Marlo can't be wearing... Marlo's like triple... Like, Shamari's a tiny little thing. Could Marlo wear that wrap?
I think she was using it as a wrap, but it was a scarf.
Right.
Yeah.
Marlo, that can't fit Marlo's body, right?
So. Yeah.
But Shamari looked really cute.
Yeah, she did. She looked much better than
Shamari acts like she
mid-90s.
Can get into it, but she can't. She's kind of slow.
I don't like Shamari.
Or she's
I
just too nice,
from
maybe.
The beginning. I don't like her now.
Yeah. I don't dislike her, but she doesn't need to be on the show.
Yeah, I find her annoying. I find her desperate. I find her it's super evident to me that she wants to be on the Housewives, and I don't like that vibe.
Like it feels
I
artificial.
just want people there that just want to hang.
100%.
Because I don't get that vibe from Tanya. I just feel like I hate Tanya.
I would agree. So they do Bitch Stole My Talent, which I thought was a great idea.
Sign Nene up. She's so funny.
I love Nene.
She's really just carefree, birds fly into the wind this season, right?
Yeah, I like it.
It's one of the best seasons for her I've ever seen.
I would agree because she doesn't seem petty or like in a like trying to come for people. She's just like fully owning.
She's fun.
Yeah.
And her and Portia together are really hilarious.
They're great. They should have a little show or something.
They should. Now they hate each other again, but they shouldn't. I love them.
I do too. So it's Marlo versus Tanya for fashion. Tanya, God.
I know, it's hard.
I love Marlo's outfit. She looked fantastic.
Marlo did. And then the twerking, she's fun.
She's great.
She's unique.
Yeah,
I love her because she's banging that weird looking white guy.
Right.
I love her.
When Tanya comes out in her like all white outfit, someone was like, "Is that fashion?"
She's so annoying.
Yeah, and she shades Nene by saying that she's wearing high and low because the shades are from Swag Boutique. But
what did that mean? Is swag Tanya's or swag
Swag
Nene's?
is Nene's, and so she was saying that was a low.
Oh,
because,
I thought does Tanya own a store?
No, Tanya is like one of Nene's customers.
Oh, and she's right. $100 50 pair of sunglasses is high end for me.
Right? Yeah, I thought Nene's.
Oh, now I see, and that's why Nene turned on her.
Yes, that is.
What is Tanya dumb?
I know, stupid.
Are you dumb?
To me, I thought even though she transitioned her outfit, I still thought Marlo was better. I thought Marlo's outfit was stronger.
Yes,
like it was more of a look. Like, just because you're changing into another outfit, to me, I don't know shit.
Or if she would have just came out with the bathing suit with the wrap or with the thing over it. I hate her, and I thought Marlo should have won that.
Yeah, I agree.
Marlo handled it really well.
She did. Cynthia versus Eva for modeling.
Thank God, I got vindication.
Yeah, your girl won. The way
she looks smoking hot.
She did. The way
she got 20, 30 years on her, and she blew her away.
Agreed. I think Eva's walk was over the top to me. It was like a lot of jiggling parts and moving.
She's not as tall as her either.
No, she's not.
And good for. What's her face just had a baby. She does look great, but Cynthia is. Classic. She's a timeless beauty. Yeah. She's gonna be like Nefertiti or whatever. They should put her in a tomb and put her up for an exhibition when she's dead because she's too beautiful to be put into the ground.
She is pretty. I love when they're like, so who voted for... They ask if anybody voted for Eva, and it like goes on a second too long, and Marlo's like, no one voted for Eva, move on, which I thought was great.
Eva was more likable this episode, but I'm just so happy she got put in her place. Oh.
So Shamari versus Candy for singing. Candy taking it so serious with like the runs in her bedroom, like, whoa! I was like, oh my god, stop. And Shamari calls her voice coach, which killed me.
I always thought Candy was a good singer, but she kind of didn't.
She sounded fucking terrible. To be honest, I muted it. I couldn't listen to it.
Tyler was in the kitchen. He's like, this is terrible.
So Dorian has like a severe problem. It makes him like, so there's two things that make him very uncomfortable. It's like if people are crying on TV, he hates it. And if it's like somebody trying to rap or trying to sing that isn't good, he's like, change it, fast forward. Every time it's like
he's not an American Idol watcher.
So I didn't watch it with him, but I'm sure he was like fucking cringing because I thought Candy sounded fucking terrible.
She did, and she usually, why doesn't she sing "I Fly Above All the Drama"? She sounds good then.
It was a bad song choice because like the octave was not her friend.
No,
like she picked a bad key to sing.
I love Portia. Like, here comes Shamari with the boom 808. I love how she brings up the boom 808 line. Yes. It really cracks me up every single time she says it. It cracks me up.
Shamari sounded better, honestly.
She did. She has a better voice. Yeah,
she does.
And
somebody said it. I don't remember who said it, but someone was like, Candy's a songwriter.
Yeah,
Shamari's a singer.
yeah.
Like, you know what? That's right.
Yeah, she is.
Nene, of course, won as host, which I thought was fantastic.
Of course. Even though they were both so good together when they did the fake singing. Yes. They're so funny.
They are fun.
Portia's glowing.
Yeah, she looks good. Nene is a good host for a trip, I have to say. Like,
she is.
The massages, the
People
aerial...
won't fuck with her. I'm having a massage. Why would I go to aerial yoga?
That looked terrible.
How'd she get sucked into that?
The aerial Pilates?
Or aerial Pilates.
So they were tied to something on the wall, but the second they like let go, you would think they were skydiving the way they were screaming. I'm like, you guys need to fucking calm down.
Yeah, you're not gonna
die.
It looked fun like to do, but if I have an option for a massage, I'm taking the massage.
Absolutely all day. Shamari now is all of a sudden annoyed with Marlo for dressing her, which I thought was so stupid.
Yeah, she is that type of person who can't stand up for herself, and then
right, and then 5 minutes later,
her
it's
off
like, oh, that was shady. Marlo called it on Portia being pregnant. As they were sitting there talking about it, she's like, she's pregnant.
And she says, see, Marlo has street smarts.
Yeah, I think so.
I saw somebody posted all her mug shots. It's incredible.
Oh, really? I gotta see that.
It is nuts.
Oh, I love Marlo.
She has a lot. I liked her. I've never liked her. In this season, she's winning me over.
Same. Portia tells Nene she might be pregnant, but that it's not guaranteed.
I didn't catch that. Like,
I don't get it.
Did she tell her that she is?
She pretty much said, like, I think we are, but we haven't taken a test or something. It's like, what?
What are you talking about?
And
then how do you get all the Hennessy out of a liquor bottle? It's like a shampoo bottle. It's always going to taste a little bit like liquor, right?
Agreed. And also, it's just like, who's carrying around their own little flask of Hennessy? Like, you're not going to a concert.
I feel like you're pregnant. Let me taste that.
Right.
I would even be more suspicious.
I would too. If somebody did that, I would be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we're pouring Dom, and you're taking a bottle of Hennessy out of your bag that's warm and drinking it?
Yeah, no, you're not. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, so they go to dinner. So good. Shamari confronts Marlo about getting dressed. And she said, oh, I loved Marlo. You're in good hands at this table. Anyone can dress you better than you come. Which I thought was so good. Marlo was very calm. And Shamari starts calling her a bitch and shit. And then Marlo calls her mom a bitch.
Say, yeah, she's like Heavenly. I love it.
So good.
Imagine Heavenly going in there.
Why do they always go there? I would be like, if somebody called my mom a bitch, I'd be like, what? Like, I don't even, what are you talking about?
And Nene's like, those are fighting words where we come from. I would laugh.
And then Shamari tells her to go play in traffic, which I thought was very aggressive.
She's playing traffic is just bad as your
right? Mama. Shamari was just like, it was stupid to me. It seemed desperate, and like, it was like, you allowed her to dress, and you wore that shit all day, and then you're acting
and
like
you
you're
look
offended,
better.
And you look better.
And speak up then. Say she's a bitch. Say it.
Yep. And then
if you're gonna go for Marlo, you gotta go hard. You can't sit there like and Eva's like, my girl's like a chihuahua. No, she's not.
I thought that was good.
She's like a dead Labrador that just got hit by a car.
Tanya and Nene get into it.
Tanya, I hate her for that.
I hate it too. Nene's
she's
obviously
so
offended.
obnoxious. I would be offended too.
I would too.
Ridiculous. Yeah, Nene doesn't like her.
No.
Just let the bitch spend money in your store. Don't get too close with her.
Right.
Just because you have the same birthday.
Yeah. I think she's lost Nene now, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah.
I loved Portia shading Shamari's husband's eyebrows. And then they show the flashback, and he literally has no eyebrows.
What did she say? That. She's like, my naked something, first client.
Yeah, she said something that was hilarious.
He does look like he has no eyelashes or eyebrows.
No, he doesn't.
I went to high school with someone like that.
And then she kept saying, like, fun shade. Like, I thought I love them. I just thought it was good.
Portia's killing it this season.
Portia's good. And, you know, Nene, I think Nene's also been very good. Like, she just has a different energy that I really appreciate. Yeah.
Maybe... Even with the husband, cheating. Or not cheating. Well, hold on. Did I miss something? Because she said that Greg cheated on her. There's this whole new story.
No. Okay. I haven't seen that. We gotta look it up.
Yeah. It said that that's why they broke up. And that's what I thought that first happened when they first broke up.
Yeah, I thought it was a good episode, though. I'm really enjoying this season.
Me too.
It's very enjoyable.
Some people are complaining about it, but I'm having fun watching it. And I really don't... When I'm watching it, I don't miss... anybody.
No.
I don't miss
Kenya.
Even though I love Kenya.
Yeah.
I don't miss the Bone Collector. And even Phaedra, if I like Nene, and as long as Nene and what's her face can get together, Nene and Portia stayed together, it's fun.
Yeah, agreed.
So Greg must be doing okay because he's alive, right?
Good. Yeah, I hope he stays alive and that they stay together. We don't need them to break up. All right, Vanderpump. God.
Oh my God.
So the whole Katie ultimatum about getting James fired. And I love the business partner. We're doing 20% more on Tuesdays. So they don't want to.
Did you love that?
I love
Good
that.
for them. Good,
I mean-
and, you know, and he's watching that and he's like,
Right?
it is a brilliant name. See you next Tuesday.
It is smart. So
why not?
20%
And
more.
you need to get people in on those weeknights.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's a lot of competition.
There is.
And that place is a dump, I've heard. Wow. I loved the thing. It was two of the business owners are like, well,
both
he's
of them
bringing them in.
Yeah, they're bringing in the money.
Sorry, Vanderpump. Why don't you watch some previous seasons and see what a bitch Katie is? And you know what? Not to say that I appreciate the Me Too era because I'm a woman and we're underpaid and sexually harassed.
Yes.
But it's like Katie just is like, I'm going to hop on this Me Too movement and make Lisa because it was right in the height of it, and make Lisa Vanderpump, because at the time, Lisa Vanderpump, if you went against a woman saying anything, you were a cocksucker.
To me, I think if you have a problem with James, you should have a problem with a lot of the other people there too.
Yeah.
And so it's like
it
she
felt like Katie was using that time.
I think she wanted to lay down the law, and she did.
You said something to him first, so
yeah.
I mean, and it was kind of funny. He was shit-faced. He's all fucked up, and you know he's.
I just feel like you can't have a standard that acts like these people are stand-up people when they're all fucking ridiculous. So it's like you're gonna suddenly
yell at him. He's bringing. I mean, I get that he's.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not like he locked her in a closet and tried to rape her. I don't know. He called her fat. She's a bitch. I mean, I guess I've been called fat. All girls have been called fat.
Yes.
And if Katie is so strong-willed now and she's so in her body and accepting, you just let that shit roll off.
To me, also, it wasn't at work. Like, they weren't at work. They were at a freaking day drinking festival.
Yeah, and they're in the back alley.
Yeah.
Everyone's drunk.
Everybody's wasted.
It's not like he's just going up to her and saying, like, you're fat, Katie. It's not right. It's not right.
No,
he should be yelled at.
He should be put on like a 2-week suspension.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that was rational.
Right. How about the disgusting beer cheese? That looks pretty like, I'm sorry. I don't want beer cheese made in someone's
in her face
kitchen with Bud Light and like cheddar cheese.
No, with Jack sticking his finger in there testing it.
That shit's not sanitary.
Yeah, and she didn't like it either.
Jax, I know what it takes to run a business. And they're like, you do? What does it take? He's like, you know, I actually don't.
Then he's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's Friday if I do it Sunday. It's like, well, actually it does matter. You got to get shit done.
Jax and Brittany talking about cheating to me is just so ironic. Like, they're acting like she didn't get cheated on multiple times. I don't understand.
She's so dumb. Yeah, it's only been a year. He's going through a real weird time.
I think it's been like 6 months or something.
And your dad just died. That is such a hard time.
Yeah.
You're pissed at your mom because supposedly she didn't tell you. That's a whole nother layer. Then you're driving around in your dad's car.
Yeah.
Now,
and you spent all the money that he gave you on
if you really respected Brittany and loved Brittany, it wouldn't matter any stage of life.
Yeah.
And he's banging Faith left and right. And I can't believe that she's on she's on a dating show on MTV.
Oh, X on the Beach or something. I watched, what was that? I watched it.
Can you believe that?
Are You the One? She hooked up with a lot of people. She
was on Are You the One?
Yeah, she was on Are You the One. Yeah. And I think she's probably on X on the Beach too.
She's too old? My God.
She's in there. Katie tells them she gave Lisa the ultimatum, and I love Tom. He's like, I mean, she loves an ultimatum, as he points to his ring, like, look what happened to me.
He hates her. He's cheating on her.
I don't know.
I don't believe it.
I don't know if he's cheating, but I think he's
on the DL.
Bitter.
He's going. Nobody wants to get married like that. No. Wait till the show's over. There's no way it lasts. Oh, God. Maybe it will because they're just complacent.
Bubba. How about James having dinner with his family? I thought it was a very interesting addition to know that, like, his mom is also an alcoholic. Yeah. And that he's, like, financially supporting his family. You notice, like, when have you gone out to dinner with your parents and they don't even offer to pay? Like, he paid for dinner. He gave the kid $5,000. And he gets
See you next Tuesday. Really making that much money? Wow.
Because the dad immediately, he gets a $5,000. The dad's like, maybe you should go on a vacation. I'm like, oh, God,
yeah, right. That's good. That's good. Not save it. And his brother's down in San Diego at school. Yeah. Then there's 3 boys.
I don't know. It added another dimension to James. It's like, shit, he has a real fucked up upbringing. And that affects people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, I thought it was just his dad. I didn't realize his mom was an alcoholic.
And then the Raquel, she's sitting there and she's like, that just wipes everything he does away because she just thinks
He's
She
a
doesn't
saint.
see that
God.
he's just damaged.
Yeah.
He definitely is banging other people. She don't care.
100%.
Why do people even bother
I
anymore?
know. Sometimes you just gotta let people.
It is kind of weird timing that Hope waits until the cameras
Till the
are
show.
rolling first
Yeah.
episode, but I
Yeah.
believe her.
Of course. I don't.
But
There's so many weird layers with James. Like the fact that he had the gay lover or whatever, the gay best friend that they definitely looked like they were fucking.
Oh, they were.
Last year.
He gets blacked out
and something happens.
Yeah.
So it's like there's just all these weird things. So if I was Raquel, I'd be like, all right, something's going on.
Oh, she's just putting up blinders.
So,
people have said, like, do you think she just wants to be on TV?
Maybe. She just seems so.
It doesn't seem like she cares.
I don't like calling
she's
people
in
dumb.
love with him.
Yeah. She seems.
Then she's a kinesiologist.
God, what the
How?
hell? I don't know. Maybe she's just book
maybe
smart she's common sense stupid.
And love makes people stupid.
Yes, pathetic.
It does.
Maybe
about... James does have big dick energy, though.
See, I don't.
To me, he gives me that
energy.
He still, yeah, he could. I feel like he's the same person as that Pete Davidson. They're very similar to me.
See,
he's
both,
supposed to have that big dick.
Me.
Yeah, I don't want either of them. But Ariana Grande, what's she doing?
I don't know. Lala returns
up,
from her husband's movie premiere and tells Lisa, it was good, but people get confused by mob movies.
People
and Lisa's like, how about The Godfather?
The Departed. How about The Sopranos, the biggest TV show on the planet? People love the freaking thing. And that movie did flop, even with John Travolta.
Well, John Travolta's made some bad choices recently. You saw James? He got a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. And he starts reading off the other movies that got zeros. 0? Yeah, and he goes, it's harder to get a 0 than it is to get 100. Damn.
It got a 0? So should second act.
Lala and Raquel get into it. Lala says she can't support anyone who doesn't support themselves.
Lala cares a lot about this.
Give it up. Again, I don't get, what do you think? Do you think Raquel is all of a sudden going to be like, you know what, Lala, you're right. It's a lost cause. This chick is in the...
And with that dark hair,
brainwash.
She's paid money. She's fucked her whole face. She looks pretty, but she looks like Raquel to me. And Raquel has that face naturally.
Huh.
They look very similar to me.
Lala's face doesn't look very different to me, but I don't like the dark hair.
Oh, go back and look at her face when she first came on the scene. She's had jaw injections and everything. She showed me. I watched her Instagram after she went to the doctor. Yeah, she's not messed her face up, but she's changed it to look more she's going the Kardashian-esque way. She's gonna look like Dorit Kemsley here soon.
Yeah,
and she looks just like her. There was a picture I saw of Lala. I thought it was Raquel.
Oh, interesting.
And I don't think Raquel's done anything. I think she's naturally that pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to think it's hard. Its personality can really, you can be the ugliest person, but if I like your personality, I start to think you're beautiful.
Right.
Raquel's losing me, so it's hard to think she's really beautiful, but she lost me from the second she opened her mouth. I love Lala clapping in her face, though.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, clapping her face, trying to wake her up.
Lala with the husband, he's a nice guy, whatever. But do you ever watch their Instagram videos?
No.
It's really, you gotta watch them. It's really tough to see. It's really tough to watch him. And if he didn't have any money, there's no reason she would never be there.
No, I don't think so.
And I hate that shit.
Yeah. The Tom Tom interviews, shorts.
He's so. They're both so obnoxious.
Yes.
I wish they would just cut that shit out. I don't even want to watch it.
Terrible at interviewing. Sandoval, I've been in the food industry 25 years. Isn't he 35?
He's a liar.
Been working in restaurants since he was 10? I don't
understand. Could be, I guess. Maybe busting tables. Who knows?
Illegal child labor. Lisa fires James. I like how he said there's a darkness inside of me and I'm never touching alcohol again. He's been sober 2 days. And
poor thing starts sobbing.
You're taking this away from me like a child. I was like, this is terrible. You can tell Lisa felt really bad. And then when she says it reminds her of her brother, it made a lot more sense. I think she said that her brother and him, she sees similar tracks. They were young DJs, and so she feels really bad that he's spiraling. But
she should have given him suspension.
You know what she should have said? She should have said, you can have your job if you go, if you enter therapy, or if you get, a 30-day rehab program.
He does, yes.
He needs, therapy,
He needs to be clean.
Because his family has fucked him up.
He's coked up. He's drunk all the time.
Yeah. It's not a good...
He hasn't eaten a meal in 100 days.
God, he's so skinny. Yeah, it was sad. He's like bawling, like pathetically crying. That was like
That shows that last night he got shit faced,
Yep.
and today he can't hold it together
Yep.
like a girl in her
Sad.
period.
It was sad.
And you
so
know,
he's fired.
Lisa, she should have handled that. Well, and then she shows up next week, it looks like, and maybe she's going to give him another chance.
Yeah, I mean, listen, she's had Jax has had 75 chances to work at Vanderpump, and he still works there. So
look at what Jax does.
And I'm not a James defender. I think James is a complete tool bag. But I just think that
he is maybe supporting the whole family on that.
He is spiraling, and it's more like I think he needs help.
He
than
does.
else.
When someone's sobbing like that, Jax would just
man?
stone face get up and leave.
Right.
Come on,
like
Lisa.
he's got like
and
he
you
said,
have a connection to his family.
Yep.
You brought him in
Yep.
under the and you did just lose your brother.
Yeah. When she says there's a darkness inside, and when he says, admittedly, there's a darkness inside of me, then that's somebody asking for
like
help.
He's gonna go hang himself. How could she let him go home after that?
Yeah, he's going to.
It's dangerous.
Cry. Hopefully, he gets help.
I have a soft spot for poor little James Kennedy. I feel bad for Katie. Katie doesn't deserve to be called fat. She does not.
Yeah.
But she took that advantage and ran with it, it seemed.
I kind of think so, too.
And then all
I
the
feel
girls
he
are
said,
like...
He said way worse shit to her than that.
Yeah.
Like, when he said... What did he say? I don't know why I think it's funny. That time when they were at the bar and he, like, told her, like... Oh, you
look like you're pregnant. Why wasn't he fired then?
Or, like, winter weight, or, like...
yeah, winter weight.
Oh, summer bodies. Like, you guys aren't working on your
and
summer
that was
bodies
Lala, too. So Lala's...
Right.
They pick and choose when they want to be pissed at people.
Totally.
And Ariana and What's-Their-Face with the virtual reality.
Yeah.
What's their party next week?
Yeah, it'll be good. I enjoy a good party.
Yeah.
And, you know, they get fully into it. But yeah, I did feel bad. It was kind
Who
of
pays for those parties?
Bravo has to, right? I don't know. It must be part of the budget, like when housewives go on trips.
Who wants to get dressed up like that all the time? I guess if I had all the time in the world, and you're
It's a
putting a
lot of
TV
work.
show on.
True. You want to look good, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it for Vanderpump. So it was kind of a brief week, but I think Jersey's back next week, as well as Below Deck is not back until like the next week. We got
Jersey is on, I guess, Sunday night this week for some reason.
All right, so we'll talk about it.
Oh, Teddy's brother, hot as fuck. I love him. I'm into him, and he's a boxer, a champion boxer.
Well, you better watch out.
He should be a bouncer.
Damage. Yeah, well, he's gonna be a busboy.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be on the show. He's like the next wave, I'm sure.
I know, getting those blows.
God. Yeah.
He's hot.
Yeah, he was cute. Anything else?
He looked like what's her face though, Teddy.
Kind of in the face. Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Well, we'll be back, folks. Keep the ball rolling. Oh, and Happy New Year to everybody. We'll hopefully everybody gets blacked out and has a good time.
I'll be watching it from the couch.
Makes bad decisions. All right. Bye.
Bye.